prepare yourselves, because you're about to listen to about 7 odd minutes of me rambling about Fright Night. Stay tuned. YouTube, and welcome to this month's Horror Talk. This time I'm in my bedroom, and the horror franchise that we're going to be discussing this month is the Fright Night franchise. Now I bet you're thinking, why am I talking about a film series that lasted 1 sequel and 1 remake? Hey, it's still a cult classic. So yeah, we were there. So the franchise started in 1985, and it was written and directed by Tom Holland, starring William Ragsdale, Roddy McDowall, Chris Sarandon or something, Stephen Jeffries, Amanda Bars or something, and I already said Roddy McDowall. So what this was William Ragsdale portrayed a young lad named Charlie Brewster, and he had this friend played by, I think it was Stephen Jeffries. And what happened in this was he had a new neighbour that moved in called Jerry, who was a vampire, and he had his human slave. And it's like he finds out he's a vampire and everyone bloody mocks him for it. Even Roddy McDowall, who portrays Peter Vincent in it, thinks he's a crackpot because he's just an actor who hosts a TV horror show on vampires. Anyway, as the film progresses, Charlie gets into a lot of this bother with Jerry, and he starts, to threaten his girlfriend Katie, played by Amanda. You know who I'm on about. So yeah, the film I think it truly is a classic, and there are a lot of good sequences in it. I do like the soundtrack it does have, though. What's your thoughts on its soundtrack? Let me know in the comments. And that's what I like from it. Roddy McDowall, to me, he will always be Cornelius and Caesar from the Planet of the Apes franchise. And Roddy McDowall was a great actor. Shame he went in 1998, age 70, because, like I just said, he was a good actor. So then we go 3 years later to 1988 to Fright Night 2. Directed by Tommy Lee Wallace, who of course is known for Halloween 3 and that. Starring the returns of Roddy McDowall and William Ragsdale, with new faces Tracy Lind and Julie Carmen. This one I have only ever seen once in my life. I've seen the first one quite a couple times, but the sequel, it just wasn't my favourite one, if I'm being honest. It was still a good one. It was a good sequel in that, Fright Night Part 2. But yeah, I just think because it had nothing, Tom Holland had no involvement with this one. He didn't write or direct. He was just credited for creating the characters and the storyline. But there's not much for me I can say on Fright Night Part 2, apart from it's okay, but I prefer the first one. So yeah, pretty much after that there was no Fright Night 3, and the franchise was off screen for a couple of years, about 23 years, until we got Fright Night rebooted. In the remake, it was directed by Craig Gillespie or something, and it starred Anton Yelchin, the late Anton Yelchin, and Colin Farrell, Christopher Mitz-Please, or I know him as McLovin from Superbad, Imogen Poots and Tony Collette, and of course, ex-Doctor Who David Tennant. I actually liked the remake because I thought it was... I mean, I knew what was going to happen because I'd seen the original, and I saw this remake in 3D, and I did like this one. I did like the 2011 reboot. It was watchable and enjoyable, and there was a lot more humorous stuff to it, because the film series is passed off as comedy horror. But yeah, whenever David Tennant spoke, I just thought of his version of the Doctor. But yeah, my dad thought it was crap. I was like saying it's for the new generation. I mean, I've seen the original, but I did like the remake as well. Is it good? Is the remake better than the original? I would say the original is the classic. The true classic. The original has a good soundtrack, I thought. But the remake, that was very modern and that and what have you. And the storyline was very similar, but they changed quite a lot of elements into it, you know, because it was a remake. You also had Dave Franco in the remake. And then we go to Fright Night 2, New Blood. And I'll be honest with you, it was directed by Eduardo or something, Rodriguez, starring Will Payne, Jamie Murray, Sean Power, Sir Summit Parkinson and Chris Waller. This one, total garbage. It's direct to DVD, and again, it's a remake just in Romania and shit. It's got no connection to the first remake. It is just total piss. You know, I just did not like it. I wasn't impressed with it. Direct to DVD. The only thing compensating for all the crapness in it was Jamie Murray and her sexiness. But yeah, I can tell you that the Fright Night 2 New Blood from 2013 is completely unwatchable. Completely. I just did not like it. So out of all of it, I do think that the original and the first remake are the decent ones that I can watch again and not get fed up with. I don't know if there's much more for me to say on the Fright Night franchise or anything, but hey, what are your thoughts on this film series? Let me know down in the comments. Also, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your friends. And yep, don't forget to hit me up on social media as well, Facebook and Twitter. They're all linked down below. Don't forget to check out my main channel as well, Random TV. And until next time, don't have nightmares.